Hello, game fans! Now, it feels like an age has passed since we last saw a Star Wars game that really hit the mark. However, looking back at the previous titles, I'm kind of pleasantly surprised. The Force Unleashed was okay, the LEGO Star Wars trilogy was fun, and Knights of the Old Republic was really good at the time. And of course the other Battlefront games were also really great. Further back than that, I can still say that I enjoyed Masters of Teräs-Käsi, and I even enjoyed the Super Star Wars trilogy on the Super Nintendo. So why does a new Star Wars Battlefront game feel like it has been a long time coming? Well, here is my first impressions of the Star Wars Battlefront beta on the Xbox One. The new global beta had 3 game modes: a co-op single-player campaign set on the lava-covered world of Sollus, this was called Dropzone, a survival co-op mode called Survival, set on Tattooine, and an all-out war zone on Hoth called Walker Assault. The game can be played in first or third person, and I chose to play the game mainly in first person as I forgot about the third person option, as there was no button prompts or anything in the beginning of the game. EA and DICE have nailed the look and feel of the Star Wars universe, and the graphics and sounds were fantastic. Survival Mission on Tattooine is a single player or co-op mode where you will find that you are holding off waves of Imperial stormtroopers and ATST walkers and TIE fighters coming into attack. The towering cliffs that surround the map make visibility difficult, and the level mixes these open spaces with some close quarter combat. The jetpack gives you some much needed verticality, and taking down a single walker single-handedly is pretty special. Here, let's take a look. Dropzone on the all-new planet Sollus sees 2 teams of 8 players find and defend escape pods that are crashing down to Earth. The side which gets the most wins. Dropzone is a little more sort of close quarters compared to some of the other levels. There's an Imperial shuttle in the centre, and it gives you plenty of lava pools to fall into. On each map there are regular weapon pickups that range from grenades all the way up to huge ion cannons. Here you go, get an eyeful of this gloomy looking place. By far the best map in the beta had to be Walker Assault set on Hoth. This massive map has iconic rebel fighters and troops fighting against the Empire's AT-AT walkers. The aim is to destroy the AT-ATs, or if you're the Empire, to defend them, and to gain control of the uplink points for additional aerial support. This mode supports up to 40 players, and despite being lots of fun, was massively unbalanced. At first I thought it was just because we already knew the outcome of the game and it was already decided, but after a few playthroughs I realised that if the rebels didn't work as a team, then the uplink points were incredibly hard to secure on your own. Also, the Empire had these long-range weapons. They had the AT-ATs, or the AT-ATs. They had long-range cannons. They had all these different ranged weapons to take out random rebels with surprising pinpoint accuracy. Dotted around the map are vehicle pickups such as TIE fighters and Y-Wings, as well as these hero cards which allow you to play as Darth Vader or Luke Skywalker. Take a look at this in action. Yep, this is by far my favourite map and was so much fun to play. Outside of the main game, there was various customizations and loadout options. There were 2 types of unlocks in the beta. There was these star cards and blasters. Star cards are abilities and items that you can take into the match, whilst the blaster is more of your main weapon. You gain access to more of these by progressing your level, which I think was limited to rank 5 in the beta. You could spend credits on various different additional extras, and the star cards, they were shared between both Rebels and the Empire. Now, there is going to be 12 multiplayer maps available at launch, and these maps will feature 5 locations from the Star Wars universe. So there'll be Hoth, there'll be Tattooine, there'll be Endor, there'll be Sollus, and there'll be Jakku. And there's also a $50 or £30 season pass, which will also have additional maps and skins, and hopefully a small single player campaign, please, based around the existing maps. Now, I am really excited about this one. Despite not having the time to invest in it to become any good, I'm still going to play the heck out of it as much as possible, and I'm going to enjoy every single minute of it. So if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to add your comments, then throw them in the comment box below, and I'll be back with another video, hopefully a review soon. So thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you later. Bye.
Finish him!